The boys basketball team had an overtime thriller during their first home game last night.
Santa and his elf are visiting DHS next week for a good cause.
Plus, how you can get a special delivery to your friends before break. DTV News starts right now.
Davison had their first home game of the season against Detroit UPrep with a big overtime ending.
Dresden comes to us from the sports desk with a play-by-play rundown. Dresden, you got to witness this game in person. How big was the energy of the crowd?
This game was a huge one for the Cards, especially coming off of 2 losses. The crowd was absolutely electric for the first home game of the season. Good afternoon, Davison. Let's get right into sports. The first, second, and third quarters were all nail-biters, nearly tying all of them off. But going into the fourth quarter is where the action happens, with Buddy Banks-Williams scoring a buzzer beater, tying the game up 75-75 and pushing the game into overtime, where both teams would fight tooth and nail for the win. But the Cards were not feeling it, shutting out UEA any chance they got, and eventually coming out of the game with a W with a final score of 89-82.
Next Wednesday, a very special Santa and his elf will be snapping pictures with students at lunchtime in the cafeteria. This year, when you and your crew grab a selfie with Santa, he's asking you to donate to Cool to Care. The school has struggled to meet its goal this year, and we will need a little extra push. Cool to Care supports Outreach East, and all of the money goes towards helping Davison families in need. So save your Starbucks cash and grab some extra change to help give back.
Don't forget about our furry friends this holiday season. The DHS Tea Club is hosting the yearly Santa Paws Drive, and today is the last day to donate. They're looking for pet food, blankets, toys, and treats for the local Genesee County Humane Society. There's an area set up at the main office for you to drop off your donations. Send a friend a candy cane before you leave for break. The DHS Student Council is selling candy cane grams during all lunches until next Tuesday. They are only $1. Your orders will be delivered during first hour on Wednesday.
There are just 3 days left in the 12 days Christmas spirit days. Monday is Ugly Sweater Day. On Tuesday, wear your favorite Christmas socks and Santa hat. And on Wednesday, one of many of us have been waiting for, roll out of bed in those Christmas pajamas for a comfy last day before winter break.
Yesterday, multiple marketing students went to Saginaw Valley State University to compete in DECA's district competition. Congrats to these 8 DECA students who will be heading to Detroit in March to complete in states. During the competition yesterday, students were given a piece of paper with a scenario on it based on their events category. They then had to come up with a proposal within 10 to 30 minutes and then present it to a judge. The students who scored highly are the ones moving on. Way to go.
Coming up in sports, the boys swim team is making waves already this season.
Plus, it's hard to believe it's December with these warmer, sunny days we've been having. But snow could be sooner than you may be ready for.
Hello. This is Benjamin. Benjamin lost all the water he had, and Manny threw him away.
What did I do?
Benjamin is just like the other 60 million plastic water bottles thrown away every day. But this is James, the reusable water bottle.
So.
After a day at play, James got very dehydrated, but he can be refilled over and over for endless fun. Now they can go on many adventures together without polluting the planet. Save a buck. Fill up your cup.
Let's dive right into your sports. Good afternoon, Davison. The boys swim team had a meet last night at Saginaw Heritage. And although Heritage won the meet, our boys still had some great finishes. Colton Rich, Lucas Cummings, Tommy Haldy, and Max Harwell all placed first out of their individual events. Those 4 also make up a group for the 400 freestyle relay and got first place. Great job, guys. The boys have a home meet on Tuesday at Crisley Pool. The Ski and Snowboarding Club has an informational meeting on next Tuesday. It will be held right after school in room 233. If you have any questions, you can see Mrs. Oski in room 311 or Mrs. Rari in room 233. Here's the long list of upcoming sports for the weekend. The Generals hockey team is at Romeo right now. The game started at 12:30. Girls and boys basketball will be at Lapeer tonight to take on the Lightning. The girls play at 6 and the boys play at 7:30. Tomorrow is packed full of sports. The wrestling team is going to be at Crown Point, Indiana, starting at 9. Girls basketball plays at Grand Blanc at noon. Boys and girls bowling will be at Northern Lanes at 1, and the Generals will take the ice at Saginaw Bay Arena at 4:30. Good luck to everyone playing. Wyatt, we have another gorgeous day outside, but I heard we will have some snow moving in.
Yes, it is going to get much colder over the weekend. As we can see, all throughout the weekend, we're going to have some pretty high temps, in the mid-40s. But as we come on to Monday next week, we are going to have a high of 37 and a low of 20. Definitely going to have some AM snow showers. Now, as we take a look at our radar, as you can see, we have a big storm right here in the Upper Peninsula, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be hitting us down south. So it looks like we're going to be all good. Now, as we take a look outside, we can see it's pretty windy. But overall, it's pretty clear. Don't look like we're going to have any rain for a while with a humidity of 50%. We're going to have some winds coming in from west-southwest at 9. I'll toss things right back to Ethan at the desk.
Information in the palm of your hand. Follow DTV on Twitter and Facebook to get the latest scores, important dates, concerts, and more, no matter where you are. And while you're scrolling to TikTok for hours, be sure to search for us up to see more funny sides of DHS. Our YouTube channel is your one-stop for all of our live streams. There you will find basketball games, concerts, newscasts, and other big events. For a complete list of our social media pages, just go to dtvnews.org.
Now that it is finally Friday, what are you guys doing this weekend?
Well, I'm just going to stay home and chill, maybe play some games, maybe go out for a walk.
I definitely plan on sleeping in most of the weekend.
Personally, I'm going to grind some Fortnite, but that might just be me. Well, have a good afternoon, Davison. We'll see you guys next week.